gentlemen, welcome to Sandy's Cricket Updates. In this video, we are going to be looking at preview of game between Delhi Capitals and Rajasthan Royals, a team that hasn't recovered, a team that hasn't had anything good away from Sharjah, are going to be back into the fray against the strongest team in the IPL, Delhi Capitals. Ben Stokes hasn't finished his quarantine yet. He is almost on the fourth day of the 6-day quarantine. He is not available for the game. So Tom Curran will continue in his spot. A huge positive sign is Jos Butler scoring runs in Abu Dhabi. When he scores runs in Abu Dhabi, playing in Sharjah is going to be a piece of cake for him. Jaiswal needs to get a go because 2 games hasn't scored runs on the board. Pressure on the youngster because Steve Smith gave his spot to Jaiswal in the particular game, considering they haven't scored nothing decent in the other venues. So today, playing in Sharjah, I'm not certain whether Jaiswal will get to open or Steve Smith will try to come in the spot. He has been too good in this venue so far. Maybe Smith at number 3 would be ideal because if an early wicket falls, he could anchor the innings. He could just play his natural game and take the game away from the opposition. But if he gets out early like the previous games, it's never going to be easy for the inexperienced middle order to come and score you runs, because they have done previously. Rahul Tewatia has scored, Jofra Archer has scored, but huge contribution has been from Steve Smith and Sanju Samson. These two guys needs to keep going, or one of the two of those three, Jos Butler, Sanju Samson and Smith, need to put a big total so that they can come and defend, or they can come and chase with ease against such a strong opposition like Delhi Capitals. For even like a guy like Rabada, in the surface, it's never going to be easy. He conceded 50 runs against Kolkata Knight Riders. Andrew Snodshire was a bit decent on the particular game. He removed Sunil Narine early. He removed Ian Morgan and also removed Pat Cummins in the later part of the innings. So, bit of a gamble he will be here. How he is going to mix up his pace, because bowling at 140 consistently is never going to help in Sharjah. Missed time shots will go for sixes. That will really hurt you. Even the best of deliveries that you have can be hit for runs. Prithvi Shaw and Shikhar Dhawan has been dominating the entire season so far, but Shikhar Dhawan needs to score at a bit better pace like Prithvi Shaw, because Prithvi Shaw is really getting his mark, setting his benchmark really high, but Shikhar Dhawan's strike rate stays around 120 mark. That's really, if wicket of Prithvi Shaw falls, there's a bit of a slide in the run rate in the middle overs. But Shreyas Iyer had a great game outing in this particular venue. He scored 88 of some odd 38 deliveries. He'll be boosted in confidence. He just played through the line. He played just the orthodox cricket shots that gave him runs. So he will be really know what to do, because doesn't need to overhit the ball. Just time it properly. It might carry for six, a flat six as well. And the middle order, like they have Shimron Hetmar, Stoinis, Rishabh Pant, they will take the game entirely away from the opposition as well. That's the only comparison difference between the middle order of Delhi Capitals and middle order of Rajasthan Royals. They have Tom Curran, they have Jofra Archer, they have Rahul Tewatia, which isn't an ideal match for this particular lineup. So that gives the extra cushion for Delhi Capitals to capitalize. And Amit Mishra being injured, Akshar Patel is doing a magnificent job. He has been overshadowed by performance of Andrich Norche and Kagiso Rabada, but alongside with Ashwin, this guy needs to get those 4 overs more quick, more consistently. He got an extraordinary deliveries against he bowled extraordinary deliveries against Royal Challengers Bangalore. He almost took outside of Virat Kohli. That's a huge pointer. This guy has been magnificent. I'm really waiting for this guy to bowl at this particular venue. Karthik Tyahi was back in the last game. Their team still entirely rely on Jofra Archer's performance, but his pace is even will be hit for sixes. The way he needs to adapt his games, the way how he is going to bring those slower deliveries, his variations into the game is going to really play a huge part for Rajasthan Royals. Tom Curran a decent bowling performance so far, but need to get those Yorkers right, so that because Yorkers is an ideal length for any sort of a pitches. So get those Yorkers right. Tom Curran might have a bit of an impact over here as well. Shreyas Gopal has been doing a magnificent job as well. He picked up two crucial wickets of Rohit Sharma and Ishan Kishan in the last game, so he knows where to bowl those googlies. It's really hard to pick him. That might be the only concern. The missed time shot, if it doesn't clear the rope, it will be a big thing for Delhi Capitals. In the points table, Delhi Capitals are placed at quite convincingly at number 2. Having played 5 games, they have won 4. They have just lost a game. If they win, they will be comfortably placed in the top of the table, high and handsome with 10 points and 5 victories. That's going to be a huge confidence builder too early in the tournament. Getting 10 points in 6 games is really a big thing when it comes to this particular UAE, because of the nature of the surfaces in the Abu Dhabi and Dubai, and entirely contrast surface at Sharjah. It will be a huge booster for them. And as far as Rajasthan Royals are concerned, just won 2 games and 3 outings away from Sharjah. They have been beaten up badly, and the can call the wounded lions are back to their home, so they might play an extraordinary game as well. It's going to be a huge contest between the bat and ball. If they win, they might be moving to 6th position. If they win up by a big margin, they might even go for the 4th position. But winning by a big margin is not going to happen in a wicket like Sharjah. You score any score, that will be ending in a close chase as well.